had picked up some things at the grocery store to make for one of our weekly meals, and it was sweet potatoes, which I have chopped, peeled and chopped. It was some pork chops, and it was a bunch of greens, and I got turnip greens this time. I love them all though, so does John. And I thought, you know, this is a wonderful meal, and we'd love it just like it is. But sometimes do you feel like you get stuck in a rut and you just want to change it up a little bit? So that's what we're going to do today with this little country meal that's so comforting. We're going to jazz it up where it's almost fancy like you could have a little dinner party and serve this and everybody would be really impressed. So let's get over to the stove and get started, okay? A cast iron skillet. And we're going to cook our whole meal in there. Isn't that going to be fantastic? I turned on my fire, and I'm going to turn it up pretty high because the first thing we're going to do is cook our sweet potatoes that I washed and peeled and then chopped in about 1 to 3/4 inch pieces, because we're actually going to make a hash out of them. All we're doing is sort of pre-cooking them a little bit or blanching them in some water. So I'm just going to cover them with water, just covered like that. Bring it to a boil and let it boil for just about 4 to 5 minutes. I'm just going to tenderize them, not make them mushy, okay? Because we're still going to caramelize them in the skillet later. Y'all see these? They've been kind of a simmering boil for about 4 minutes. So now I'm going to turn the fire off, and I'm going to drain these in a colander really well for us to make our hash with here in just a little bit. Now that pan, you just wipe it clean, and look, it was so hot, or wipe it dry, that it kind of dried itself. Didn't even get my paper towels wet. So now we're going to start on the next. That same skillet, I've got 4 slices of bacon that I chopped, pre-chopped, going in. And I'm going to cook these so these are nice and crispy and have rendered us about 3 or 4 tablespoons of bacon grease. Yum! Okay, y'all, our bacon is crispy, and I need me a slotted spoon, and I'm going to take this bacon up, and we're going to save these drippings in this same pot, okay? So do not get rid of them. That's some good flavor for our hash, isn't it? And our pork chops. Yum. Wouldn't that be a nice little snack right now? We're going to be good, though. We're going to put it down. All right, let's get back on this pot. While it's nice and hot, turn my fire back on. I'm going to add these pork chops. Aren't these some real pretty? Your pork chops need to be about 3/4 to 1 inch thick, okay? Some thick pork chops, or this is what I'm using. If you don't have any that thick, you'll just cook them for less time, okay? You're going to need them to be about 145 degrees internally, or about 4 minutes on each side is what I'm going to do here. Just like this. And to this, we need to season them. I know that bacon grease is seasoning them well, but I've got some salt. And I'm going to take me a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, okay? And I'm going to salt one side. And I raise it up. The higher up you raise when you're sprinkling your salt, the more evenly it will distribute. There. I'm also going to put some pepper on here. Guys, it's been 4 minutes. Aren't they looking good? Give them a little flip. Yum. Don't you know that bacon grease is sure flavoring them well? Yes. Oh, he's real pretty, isn't he? All right. I've got 1 more 1/2 teaspoon of salt for this side. Just like that. And a little more pepper. The pork chops are trying to fry louder than I talk, aren't they? Alright guys, 4 more minutes. Y'all, I love to do this. I've got one of these bacon presses, but they're real good for this, just to make those pork chops lay down flat and get seared evenly. It's been about 4 more minutes on that side, so it is time to take up our little chops and set them to the side because this is a 1-pot meal. Yes, it is. Yummy! And if you do have an internal thermometer, they need to be 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Yum! I know, like I got to show y'all every one of them, right? I think he's going to be in the picture. Right? Yeah. Prettiest one. Oh, I don't know. Or maybe that one, guys. I don't know. Now, to keep this warm, while we make our hash, I'm going to just tint them with some tin foil, just like that. And we'll move on. Got this same pan going for easy cleanup, right? Same hot pan. Okay, into this, you see we've still got lots of those bacon drippings down in there. Now we got pork chop giblets too, don't we? We sure do. I have got some chopped onion. This is 1½ cups of chopped onion, or about 2 medium-sized onions. That's all you're gonna need. Chopped, and mine are yellow onions. But you make this yours, you use white onion or whatever color onion you want to. And I'm going to saute these for about 3 minutes before I start adding our sweet potatoes and stuff, because these hadn't been pre-cooked whatsoever. Oh my goodness, I wish y'all could smell this. Y'all know what onions cooking in bacon grease has got to smell like, right? Good, that's what, heavenly good. Alright guys, into this, these are softened and caramelizing really nicely. That's what I wanted before I add these pre-cooked sweet potatoes, because we now want to caramelize these. So I'm just going to kind of toss them around for a little bit and let them get coated in some of this bacon drippings. And then I'm going to cook them about 4 minutes, okay? And let them start caramelizing in here. Just kind of settle them in like that. Let them cook for about 4 minutes, and I'll see y'all back. Just that quickly, 4 minutes has passed. In between, halfway, I stirred them again and settled them back down. Y'all see all these caramelly bits on them? Ooh, they smell like candy coming up out of this pot. Yes, they do. So now it is time to add, we're going to have 2 cups of our chopped, I'm using turnip greens. You can use mustard greens. You can use collards. Any kind of green that you love, you use it, okay? Into this. That looks like a lot. They're going to wilt down, guys. We're going to go about 3 more minutes while they wilt down. But y'all notice we've not seasoned any of this yet. So I'm going to use ½ teaspoon of salt. We're going to sprinkle that on all our greens. And we're going to do some fresh ground pepper. Maybe like a ¼ teaspoon or however much you like. I think John and I kind of go a little over in that. Our beautiful bacon we had cooked, we're going to add that back into the pot. And then a ½ teaspoon, I said a ¼ teaspoon of salt, that was a ½ teaspoon of salt. And a ½ teaspoon of smoked paprika. Y'all knew that was coming, didn't you? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Alright guys, 3 more minutes and we're going to have our hash. Y'all see how easy this is? Y'all, just that quickly, they wilted down all beautiful. Y'all see this? I know it. I feel the same way. Yes, I do. I'm going to show you how I'm going to plate this up for John and me tonight. I'm going to get us a big old scoop. I've got some big old bowls. Put some of this wonderful hash in here. Yum! Oh my goodness. Kind of like our little blanket. Then I'm going to take one of these pretty pork chops. I can't decide which one, but I like choosing a baby over here. Let's see. Let's put this big guy right there. Yum! Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Y'all know we'll get John to say the blessing though. Ta-da!
That was good. Oh, and it smells good too.
And you got pork chops to go with it, baby. I got them in there warming, but I thought I might get you to say the blessing for us.
Dear Heavenly Father, I just come to you this evening just thanking you, Lord, for the blessings you give us each and every day. Lord, please just keep your hand upon us, Lord. Just keep the devil from us. Lord, please be with our soldiers. Be with our nation, Lord. People in our prayers. We love you so much. In Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen.
Amen. I'm going to get you a bite of everything. We're going to do bacon and greens and sweet potato. We normally eat this, but all separately, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you can be honest and tell everybody what you think.
I'll tell it.
I don't want to burn you. You make it
That's good. That's good. Oh, I was a bit skeptical to begin with, but that's real good.
Well, you like all that. You just didn't know what it tastes like altogether, huh?
Yeah.
The sweet potatoes aren't too sweet. They kind of blend right in. Yeah. You really do like it?
I do.
So if I made it again, you'd eat it again?
Absolutely. You can put that on the menu.
All right. I just thought I'd jazz up our little regular normal meal.
That's
Just
good,
something
baby.
different, huh?
That's good.
All right. Well, y'all, I've also got some jazzed up cornbread in the oven. Crackling, jazzed up
I'm
cornbread.
excited about that too. I am.
And so for that recipe, I'm going to link it in the description box on YouTube when I'm putting this recipe in the description box. I'll also link that little video so you can make the jazzed up cornbread to go with it, okay? I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.